First of all, I would like to introduce you Center of Excellence. This Center of Excellence was inaugurated by our Shri VP Singh, the Governor, Punjab Government and UT Administration. And was inaugurated on 17 December 2019. And this consists of in all 14 labs. These are Automation Lab, Advanced Manufacturing Lab, Product Design Lab, Robotics Lab, Process Instrumentation Lab, Mechatronics Lab, Test Optimization Lab, Electrical Energy Lab, Electrical Renewable Energy Lab. In all we cover 14 labs. As we can see, this is the poster for Center of Excellence Siemens. It is in collaboration with Siemens and MTAP Technologies. Siemens is providing us all the equipments, machines, and MTAP Technology is providing us necessary trainer and manpower for this. So we can see the scope, impact and services of Center of Excellence is given here. The primary idea is to develop or upgrade the skill of existing students, existing manpower, so that they can be made compatible with the industrial requirements. So as we can see here, we have robotic system, we have automation PLC systems over here, we have advanced instruments for the process industry, we have NX software for product design. These all things are available, these all machines are available in our Center of Excellence. So now I will this is our automation lab. As you can see, we have a PLC system with human machine interface. This is S7 1200 PLC system. The basic idea is that any of the process industry, let me talk about whether milk processing industry, juice processing, food processing, chocolate processing, tomato processing, any kind of industry that is working upon the PLC system. We no longer need any manual exercise to operate our plant. We only use PLC system to control, to provide control to industry unit. So entire of the industrial control is provided by the PLC system. Here we provide the training to the students on automation lab and PLC system. PLC basic, PLC advanced, PLC application, PLC programming like ladder diagram. So we can create the entire plant in the system itself. We have a TIA software. That TIA software is something we use in collaboration with this PLC unit, so that we can monitor or control entire plant. This is our automation lab, instrumentation lab. This is one of the state-of-art facility available in Punjab College in collaboration with Siemens and MTC, MTAP Technology. The trainer is provided by the MTAP Technology, and the machine facility, equipment facility is provided by the Siemens. So we have in this lab, so in this lab, we have temperature gauge, pressure gauge, flow gauge, and level gauges. These gauges are widely used in the process industry. Process industry means milk processing industry, food processing industry, juice processing industry, tomato processing industry, meat processing industry, cement industry, and steel industry. So these all gauges are used in the different kind of process industry. For example, in my background you can observe this is the dairy processing plant. We process the milk for the purpose of pasteurization, for the purpose of cheese production, ghee production, or any allied activity, maybe for the powder production. So now I take you through the different kinds of instrument gauges. We have a trainer Vinder Singh available here. We will give you a brief idea about these gauges. Please.
Here we have temperature RTD sensor which measuring the temperature and the pressure. This is one closed and this one is open loop pressure transmitter. And we have a flow meter that is working on different of principle. It is working on ultrasonic flow meter, that is transmitter, and this is receiver. And this flow is mag 5000. So this is magnetic based flow meter, and that is coreless based flow meter, and that is positioner to control that flow. So here we have level transmitter. Here is LR560, that is based on radar, and there is pro value, that is ultrasonic based, and CLS 200, that is on capacitance based level transmitter.
Basically, the purpose of these gauges or transmitters are used in the process industry. Apart from that, these gauges are well interfaced with our computer system. The software we have in
The schematic manager.
Schematic manager is the software that we have in our system. The purpose is that these provides us the safe working environment while processing material. We have fault detection facility available. With the help of this software, we can detect the fault anywhere. We can operate these instruments from any position and can control the working of plant at any location. That we have the flexibility of plant operation from certain distance. Very easily we can control that. Apart from that, these are very interface. We can control with the help of software. We can operate this instrument very easily. There is no fault. If there is any fault while processing, that can be easily controlled. So this is foolproof facility. So this is all about the process instrumentation lab. I'll give you a brief introduction about the CNC controller lab. This is basically the CNC controller lab. Here we develop the code for the purpose of CNC operation, computer numerical control operation, in order to carry out machining, in order to carry out milling or turning. Any machining related activity, this is basically the controller, which is connected with the computer system. The same controller is available in our CNC machine lab, where this controller is connected with the machine. The idea is, here we practice how to do the machining activities on the computer system. Once we get a perfection, once we are ready with our code, once we have a strong hand on this controller in the virtual environment, then we move on to the CNC machine lab, where we carry out the machining exercise in practical way. There we perform the machining. The idea of CNC controller lab is to make the student familiar or give him a certain degree of perfection to perform the CNC operation on a machine without having any difficulty. Here I will give you a brief introduction of the CNC turning and CNC milling machine. The same controller that we have seen in the CNC controller lab, the same controller is here. There the controller was working in coordination with, connection with the virtual environment, but here it is working in the real-time environment. So there in the computer and CNC control lab, we learn how to operate this controller, and here we are actually performing the turning function or milling function. So machine related activities can be performed in the CNC turning as well as in the CNC machine. So I will give you an overview of this lab. This is our product design and validation lab. So now we enter into this lab. You can see the entire infrastructure. So we provide basically training on NX software. We design the mechanical system on NX software. Here we have facility of structural testing, thermal testing, and as well as vibration testing. So all the things are possible in this lab, and this is an integral part of the UG curriculum, where basically we can perform projects, BTech projects, internship. We can do any kind of research work in this lab, as well as the lab just I discussed before this, the automation lab. These all are multi-purpose labs. We can do project work, research work, and multi-purpose activities in this lab. This lab, we have NX software. All the activities are based upon NX software we can use. However, we can also use ANSI software for the purpose of analysis. This is our product design and validation lab. Next. Apart from that, we have advanced manufacturing lab. In this advanced manufacturing lab, we can perform process simulation, we can perform plant simulation, we can perform human simulation. So, if we want to optimize the work output of a plant, we can do that exercise in our advanced manufacturing lab. As well as if we want to make an exercise to reduce the fatigue of the labor or worker or any staff member, we can do that human simulation in our lab. So by doing this, we can reduce the fatigue level, we can enhance the productivity, we can enhance productivity level by 15 to 20% for sure, because once we optimize the entire plant, we can 10% saving we can have on the energy, and rest of the 10% can be made with respect to the optimization in the human efforts. That is basically the advanced manufacturing lab. To the robotics lab. Next we move on to the robotics lab. As you can see, this huge lab is dedicated for 3 different labs: robotics lab, CNC machine lab, rapid prototyping lab. This is the first robotic system. This is basically material handling robot, where we can pick and place the material as per our requirement. This is ABB based robotic system. We can also do the simulation of the same on the ABB software to perform the action correctly. This is our material handling robotic system. We can also do the simulation of the same robot on the ABB robot software. This infrastructure is provided by the Siemens, and this is basically ABB provided by ABB robotic systems. Next, this is our MIG welding robot. You can see this panel. You can see this panel. This machine is entirely based upon the computer code. We have to develop the code to operate this machine. Second thing, we know about the conventional welding system. Now conventional welding system will become soon obsolete. The new system, that is called robotic system, is already working in the industries. And now this is one of the best facility that the Punjab Engineering College has procured for the purpose of enhancement or upgradation of skills of the student and industry worker. So this facility earlier we used to observe in the industry. Now this is available in our academic institute. This is basically spot welding, MIG welding robot. Next we move on to the spot welding robot. This is the panel for a spot welding robot. You can see we feed a program, we feed a computer program to this, and that computer program gives us output in the form of a welding that we require for a certain material to be joined. This is again provided by the Siemens, and the industry base of this setup is ABB. Very interesting to see 3D printing rapid prototyping lab. You can see this and this splitter. These have been made in the rapid prototyping lab. 3D printing rapid prototyping lab. There are 9 balls. Ball in ball arrangement has been developed in the 3D printing rapid prototyping lab, which is the state-of-the-art lab available in our Punjab Engineering College. I can show you, this is the machine for rapid prototyping system. This is the machine for rapid prototyping system. You can observe the material required for the purpose of 3D printing. This is the material which is required for the purpose of rapid prototyping. And we have facility of using this machine on variety of materials. And we can create any kind of product, any kind of plastic product. In fact, we can create the face shield that we have used in the lockdown period, and still we are using this splitter, this ball. We can develop all things here. Apart from that, metal-based 3D printing machines are also available, but for the purpose of teaching, for the academic purposes, we have procured the 3D prototyping machine, which is working based upon the plastic material.